Hey, what's up, guys, gals? Good morning. Hey, it is Friday morning. We are, let me turn down the volume for a minute. Hey, what's up, guys? We are, we're at Friday. It is Friday the 13th. Check it out, guys. Friday the 13th, 2026. We're at 5:39 a.m. in the morning, guys. We're here. This is your morning wake up call from C10 America right here on YouTube. Hey, what's up, guys? It is something new. We're gonna do the morning wake up call on YouTube. It's pretty much every morning that we get up, before we get the day going, we're gonna come into the studio. We're gonna do a morning wake up call. So this is your first wake up call. Hey, what's up? How you doing? It's great to have you guys along for the ride. And as a matter of fact, you want to tune in to not only the live today, but you want to tune into the live every time you guys get, because we talk about updates, we talk about different things, and it is so cool that our group is growing out there. Just I don't know if you guys take a look at the numbers and all that, but I think right now we're up to 79.5 thousand. That is so cool. Let me turn this off for a minute. Anyways, we're up to 79.5 thousand, and that's all because you guys out there, you're telling your friends. You got us in the Facebook algorithm, and you're telling somebody, they're telling somebody, they're telling somebody, and to be honest with you guys, last Monday I put up a post, and it got no kidding, no fooling, guys. That post over on Facebook got 93.5 thousand views. Okay, and you say, okay, 93,000 views. What's so big about that? Well, I'll tell you what's so big about that, because we have not even 80,000 members, in the group. That's what's so cool. That's what blows, my mind. That, when we decided to start C10 America, we're on YouTube. We took and we wanted to start it for me and a couple of friends to have somewhere to go to post pics of our Square Buddy Suburban, our C10 trucks, and just post them, and let everybody see kind of what we love doing. Anyways, I guess what we love doing, all y'all like what we're doing, and that's what you're doing out there. That is so awesome. So anyways, we took, and I have it right back here. I don't know if you guys have ever seen one of these, but I'll show you. This is our magazine blueprint right here. Just like everything you build nowadays needs a blueprint to kind of help you build it, Excuse me. Pardon me. When you're building a house, just say, or maybe an apartment building or, a shop. Your man gave shop, in the backyard that was, some of us, guys and gals have maybe, a couple acres out back from, the main house. And it was at one time a level piece of land. Then we got the idea to put up a structure on that building. Well, you need to know what you're going to paint it. You need to know what materials you're going to use for it. You need to know, do you want it really bolted to, the ground, with, a certain kind of lag, bolts and, screws, weather resistant, all that. So you take everything into consideration when you're building something, right? And normally we all have, maybe a blueprint. Maybe you're updating, the backyard. Maybe you're getting a pool back there and you have a rendering of what it's going to look like right before you even attempt it or, start to, do that build. Or maybe you have a rendering of, that old, C10 has been sitting in the shop for, a good 7-8 years, sitting over on the side, and it became a collector. But you need to take and put everything together, kind of form a game plan. Well, this right here, my friends, is my game plan every time I do an issue. So, anyways, I want you guys to, if you can, tune in tonight at 8 o'clock Central Standard Time over in, the group, C10 America over on the group. If you're watching this on, Facebook, I'll throw it on Facebook. I'll throw it on YouTube, but mainly, this is going up on, YouTube. But we do put a post up of this over on, Facebook. We want to, because right now we're getting big numbers every time we post something. We think that's, awesome. We think that's great for, the group, because it is expanding and getting, C10 America out there to, the masses. And that is, what's so cool. But anyways, tune in tonight at, 8 o'clock Central Standard Time. We're based here in Texas, but we're a nationwide magazine. And tune in tonight, 8 o'clock Central Standard Time, because I'm going live over in the group, or if you're watching on Facebook, in the group on Facebook. And I won't share with you everything, but this right here, boom, is, the list for everybody that I picked to be in issue number 9. And what's so cool, guys, I was only looking for 20 trucks to go inside. We can do right now. We have a cap at 20 trucks to go in, issues. I think the last issue had 10 trucks, and I bumped it up to 10 more trucks. So anyways, tune in tonight, 8 o'clock Central Standard Time, because I'm going to tell you everybody that is, on, the list. So we did last night a little earlier. We cut off, the commenting on, the post. We did that after, dude, guys, gals. We had a whopping 665 submissions to be in that magazine. That is, totally awesome. And, to speak, the truth, what we try and always do here, try and be transparent for you guys and gals and, all that is we definitely love, telling your stories and, just featuring your trucks. These awesome trucks need to get back on, the road. And, a lot of you guys and gals, I see you up here in YouTube. You're, content creators. I guess I'm a content creator right now. That's awesome. I'm a publisher. I'm a photographer. I'm a podcast, podcast host. All the above. Insert, hat here or name here. And I love it, guys. I love it. I love it. Anyways, I wish I could share with you everything, every thought, then, every thought, every idea that, I've had over, the new year and, what's coming up, down the pipeline. But before, I share what I really, really want to share with, you guys and gals out there, you guys have been here forever. I mean, we started, the brand, the group over on Facebook, or, if you're on Facebook, we started, the group C10 America 3 years ago. And just think about that for a minute. 3 years ago, we started, this awesome, I call it a C10 America movement. And, a lot of people are saying right now, you don't have a group anymore over there. It is a movement. And to be honest with y'all, it is, the fastest growing group that I have ever seen, the fastest growing, C10 group that I have ever seen. And we just keep on getting big numbers. I mean, that post that I put up looking for, trucks for issue number, 9, I think as of right now, or, the last time I looked at it, it was something like 85.1 thousand, views. And oh my gosh, that is so remarkable. I was talking to a friend of mine, and he said that, normally a post on Facebook, you're lucky, social media influencers or content creators, they're usually lucky if, they get, 50,000 views. If you get anything over 20,000 views, then maybe even 50,000 views, you're doing awesome. You're doing great. And, the friend that I was talking to is, been saying, dude, you're doing fabtabulous. That's my word, fabtabulous. And, you know what? I think I'm putting that on a C10 America t-shirt. Yep, I'm going to do that. Where's my pin in? I need a pin. pin me. Give me a pin, people. My pin assistant. Let's see here. Let's go. I'll use this right here, and you can see me when this hits. The T-shirt. You're gonna see, or yeah, I'll do it right here so you can see it. I'm doing it right here so you can see that I am, the one that came up with this, T-shirt. We're gonna go fab, tab, ULOU, fab tab, Ulis. C10 America. Okay. Excuse my writing. I broke my thumb when I was younger, about 22, or fractured my thumb. Fabtabulous C10 America T-shirt, idea. So that will be. I'm gonna design that up. That'll be an awesome, T-shirt. We can do it. We can do it. So, anyways, I don't know why I do that. I do that over in, my lives on Facebook. I do it, all the time. I probably do it when I'm nervous. A real little piece of, the puzzle kind of, or little behind the scenes. I did not like doing videos. I did not like talking in front of the camera. I could not even look into a camera like I'm doing now and talk right to you guys. I mean, I could not do that. I was looking back at all my old videos and all that. It was, you could see I was so nervous, talking to, the camera, all that. But, if you really actually think about it, guys, I've been doing lives for probably 11 years right here in, the, awesome state where I lived. And, I don't even know if I did any living out there in California. I might have done, maybe a couple here or there, but, that was, it. But, no, thankful to, mom and dad, always instilling in me I could do whatever, I put forth to, do. And just like, dad always tell me, how does an ant eat an elephant? One bite at a time. Now, what's it have to do with what I'm saying? I'll tell you what it has to do with what I'm saying. I did not like doing, videos or talking to large groups, of people. But over time, I got used to it, and it's like talking to Joe Blow right down the street. But yet, I'm talking to almost 80,000 of you guys and gals. Might I say, you guys and gals got some pretty bitchin' trucks, and I'm kind of jealous, that. But you know what? I plan on opening my own shop called the C10 America Build Shop. We have we're still working on the logo, but we had the name we want to use, and we have our business model that we want to go down towards, and just apply our business model to to the company. And I know, since I'm 53 right now, being young as I am, starting another endeavor, I'm gonna put people there that work for C10 America, not work for me. They're gonna help me build these awesome creations. And now you guys, you're probably scratching your head, you're wondering, hey, when's C10 America Build Shop gonna come to life, and what are you gonna have there? How can we order? What kind of trucks you want to build? What this, what that, yada yada yada. That the list goes on and on and on. Real quick, I tell you that what we plan on trying to do at C10 America Build Shop is, we're not gonna build them for any one person. I had a friend do that, and he got so burnt out on the customer coming, changing everything after he spent, the blood, sweat, tears, and the money on doing exactly what the customer wanted, when they only came to change their mind. So we're not gonna do that. We're not going down that rabbit hole. We're not gonna do that. What we're gonna do, we're gonna build our own C10 America limited brand C10 trucks. And if you guys want a C10 America Build Shop build, then after we get going, contact us. After we get everything all set up, all that. And right now is the big thing is sponsorship for the company, getting the shop going, getting the land, getting the building. We have the ideas already. I already have in my thought of some of the people that I want to bring over and make my dream team. And a couple of the people that I want to bring over have been seen on TV, but they're very, very humble, very down to earth. They're not on TV now, but they came on a couple different shows for either a cameo on the show, or they were on it for a limited number of episodes. Well, I want to reach out to them, and talk to them. But we'll be looking for barn finds, and farm finds, old trucks, that nobody is using, nobody wants to fix up. Maybe somebody out there lost the passion, the drive, the determination on bringing that, awesome, truck back to life. And that's what we want to do. We want to bring that awesome, C10 back to life. And then I'll tell you a little thing, and then I need to get out of here. It's about 6:04, but we're taking those little cool thumbnails that I put up, and every day is a themed day over in the site, or in the group. I mean, like a Monday, Marvelous Monday, so on and all that. And today is a Fabulous Friday. Well, anyways, on those posts that I put up, it's a picture of me, and then I use AI to create this a thumbnail, and I tell it what I want in the picture, what year a truck, all that. And it's cool, for that. Anyways, these trucks that are seen in, the, thumbnails and all that we use, that we keep on putting up, these trucks, they're gonna be C10 America build trucks. And we're going to build these trucks at, the C10 America build shop. And I don't know quite yet if, we'll build those trucks and then we'll sell those trucks. But maybe for, the right, amount to, somebody out there, we would sell one of those and, take a large portion of, that and give that to, the charity that me and Dad really, really loved, which is, the Alzheimer's Foundation. And we would give that money, a large portion of that money, to the Alzheimer's Foundation in Mom's name, because what Dad and myself went through, we don't want anybody else to have to go through what we went through. Even though we did go through that, I would do it all over again for Mom, because she was worth it. Mom gave me life. Mom and Dad gave me life. And, I would do that, all over, again. So anyways, my time's up here. I'm going to go ahead and get out and, start, my day right here in, the group, guys. We're at 7 minutes after 6 o'clock in, the morning. And yes, guys, today, today is Friday the 13th. I think, in honor of today, I need to watch a Friday the 13th movie. Remember back in the 80s or whatever, I would watch Nightmare on Elm Street, Friday the 13th, Halloween, all the good horror flicks, man, I would watch them. Now we have, Netflix, and we can get on the couch, eat the popcorn, and have the soda, and, watch a good movie. Anyways, I want to say, I'm wearing my favorite shirt here. I'm a Pepper. Just saying, if you guys out there, Dr. Pepper, you're watching, hey, man, we have almost 80,000 members over in, the group. We got 93,000 views on one post. We got 25,000 views on another post. And then on the post that I put up looking for issue 9 submissions, we got 85.3 thousand views on that. And I'm saying, the official drink that we choose here at, C10 America is Dr. Pepper. And you'll see me drinking, Dr. Pepper on, my lives and all that. And hell, I'll probably even have, normally I have, a couple sitting around in the back so you guys can, see them if you pop into, our videos and, all that. But that would be awesome to hear from Whataburger, Dr. Pepper, and, Summit Racing. That would be, totally, totally awesome. And I think, our members love, Dr. Pepper, the guys, the gals out there in the shop doing metal fab, doing sanding, doing blocking, putting in LS, taking out in the LS, putting 350 back in to keep it more old school, or maybe replacing the driveline, replacing, the back end, trying to give, that old truck, a new lease on life, or, a little more power to, get down the road. I think, pardon me, the notes, I think, everybody loves Dr. Pepper and, Summit Racing. And, you need to eat when you're out there in, the shop. And what better than a Whataburger, bacon burger, or a chili, burger. That's awesome. Go check out www.whataburger.com, www.whataburger.com. Go check out www.summitracing.com. That's www.summitracing.com. Go check out www.drpepper.com, www.drpepper.com. Those are 3, awesome sponsors we here at C10 America would love, to have. And, if you guys out there, hear this video, because I even talked to a friend, a couple of days ago, and he's like, dude, Rich, it's almost like, some of your stuff now is, going viral, all over. And that is, what we wanted. We want to spread our message. And, if you know anything about our group, here over on Facebook, that our group is a family-friendly, family-based, group. And we love, faith, family, and freedom, and that is, that's it. It comes, what other things are there? Family, faith, and freedom, right there. So, anyways, everybody over in the group they're more like family. It's not really a group over there. It's what it is, guys. It's a movement, and it is a C10 America movement. That movement is getting ready to explode and go to, the first is gonna hit the milestone of 80,000 members. We're at 79.5 thousand members as of this morning. I checked the numbers. I checked the numbers each and every day, because you know what, if you think about it, guys, this is my job. I've been doing this for 3 years stop. And I think that's why you see the numbers the way you do, because consistency. We're constant every day. Every day we're pumping out videos and putting them up. And we love talking to you guys. We love sharing these stories. We love seeing your trucks, and going out to all the truck shows and events. I love all you guys that come up and you want to show me your truck you've been working on for 3 years, 5 years, 7 years. And some of you guys and gals out there are like a little kid in a candy store, and that is awesome. And you're totally right to feel that way, be like a big kid, that is a big toy, adult toy right there. It's just like I have a t-shirt that says still plays with blocks, and that is freaking awesome. And it says it like that, dude. I'm 53, and I still, when I go to Walmart, I still get a Hot Wheel whenever I leave Walmart. I even did that for maybe a month or whatever. But normally before, whenever I would go to Walmart, I would always walk out of there with one Hot Wheel. And that's just like anything. When you're doing something, start with the baby step and then gradually work up. Anyways, folks, I'm going to take and get out of here, but tune in tonight if you can, 8 o'clock Central Standard Time, right here in the group. Or if you're watching this on YouTube, go to the group over on Facebook. That's C10 America over on Facebook. We have almost 80,000 members. We'd love to invite you guys over there. Help us get to 80,000. We love you guys. And real quick, I want to take and play a song that my buddy Roller wrote. One of the many songs Roller wrote. And we'll get out of here. But have a great day. We'll see you tonight at 8 o'clock. Take care, guys. We love you.
All the girls think my C10 is sexy. Hanging out the windows, yelling, hey, come get me. Laughing too loud, hair in the breeze. Turning every head when I ease through the streets. It ain't just me, it's the way she rolls. That old square body got a hold on their soul. Saturday night, and the moon shines ready. Yeah, all the girls think my C10 is sexy. She ain't fast, she ain't new, but she knows.
Hey guys, if you love our new C10 music, you need to tune in at 7 o'clock on Saturday. We're doing it live. We're not doing a heck of a lot of talking, but we're playing all our new, C10 hits that, our buddy Roller wrote for us. And yours truly, myself, I'll be writing my own C10 songs, coming right down, the pipeline. So we love you. We'll see you guys soon. Take care.
I'll take that ride, 'cause all the girls think my C10 is sexy.